Mangalam. Thanks very much for that. Well, we have Sacchitanand Uttekar joining in to discuss the technicals of the market. Sacchitanand, welcome to the show. Well, it's definitely a quiet day today. We do have the Bank Nifty, however, which is picking up now. What's your sense in terms of the overall texture?
Good afternoon, Ekta. Good afternoon, Mangalam. I think clearly the market trend has been very robust. We have already seen a 600-point strong rally since last Tuesday. The floor was very well set at 24,600, and from there we have seen a very strong sequence of higher tops and higher bottoms in place. But if you look at the placement of the averages, especially on the Nifty, the price action has been far away from the short-term averages. If you look at the 5-day exponential moving average itself, it is placed somewhere close to around 24,970. There's a cluster of moving averages which are placed near that particular area, and that's why we believe that if you look at today's data, there's a very low probability of a Nifty scaling higher towards the 25,200 mark. On the lower side, 25,100 also looks like a decent support for the day. But if you look at the rally for the last 5 trading sessions, we are seeing some signs of consolidation ahead of the next leg of move. So we are expecting the Nifty to display a consolidation within this particular range of 25,050 on the lower side to 25,150 on the higher side. So we may see further slippages during the day. And I think that will provide a good opportunity to create some long positions. So the overall strategy on the Nifty remains buy on declines, and hence we are expecting that a pullback would give another opportunity to create some long positions. An ideal level wherein some long bets can be placed is somewhere close to 25,080 on the spot. And we are expecting that the Nifty would scale higher towards 25,350, 500 kind of a zone in the next couple of weeks. So I think the major trend for the Nifty remains positive, but for the day at least, we are expecting some pullback towards 25,100. So.
Okay, and what are the stocks that you'd be looking at?
Well, the 4 stock that we have recommended to our clients is, Blue Star. If you look at the overall performance in the last few trading sessions, we have seen a good consolidating range. Now, if you look at the daily scale in detail, it looks like a broadening pattern formation with a base at around 1870. It's 5 and 50, day exponential moving averages were also placed near this particular cluster. And we have seen a positive crossover on its RSI. So along with the 5 and 20 exponential moving average crossover, which is a good sign of momentum. So we are expecting a quick move towards the upper end of this particular pattern, which is placed at
Which is the stock that you're referring to?
Ekta, we are talking about Blue Star.
Blue Star.
This is a stock which we have recommended to our clients. So from a trading perspective, one can keep a stop loss at 1898 on closing basis. And eventually we see a rally towards 2060 levels. The other stock which we have recommended to our clients is Bajaj Auto. Now, after a steady decline, what we have observed is a bullish hammer formation on its weekly scale. Now, this particular pattern has also occurred near the 50-week exponential moving average support. Now, if you look at the daily scale, it looks like a declining wedge formation which has already matured, and we are expecting a very strong rally back towards 9200 levels. So we are recommending buying in this particular counter. One can keep a stop loss at 8830 on closing basis and accumulate Bajaj Auto for a swing target of around 9200.
Okay, all right. We're going to let you go on that note. Thanks very much for joining in and speaking with us. Well, we need to take a short break on that note.